Quotes from J.C. Ryle. From the Kindle, Deep Christian Quotes and Bible Verses. First quote. What ought to be said of us as ministers if we call ourselves watchmen for souls, and yet see fires of hell raging in distance, and never give the alarm? Second quote. Call it bad taste, if you like, to speak of hell. Call it charity to make things pleasant, and speak of smoothly, and soothe men with constant lullaby of peace. Third quote. Beware of new and strange doctrines about hell and the eternity of punishment. Beware of manufacturing a God of your own, a God who is all mercy, but not just, a God who is all love, but not holy, a God who has a heaven for everybody, but a hell for none, a God who can allow good and bad to be side by side in time, but will make no distinction between good and bad in eternity. Such a God is an idol of your own, as truly an idol as any snake or crocodile in an Egyptian temple. The hands of your one fancy and sentimentality have made him. He is not the God of the Bible, and beside the God of the Bible there is no God at all. Fourth quote. We may be pricked in conscience, and feel drawings toward the gospel like Herod and Felix. We may even tremble and weep, and show much affection for the truth and those that profess it. And yet all this time our hearts and wills may remain utterly unchanged and secretly chained down to the world. Doubtless there is no saving faith where there is no feeling. But feeling alone is not true faith. Fifth quote. A holy man will follow after humility. He will desire, in lowliness of mind, to esteem all others better than himself. He will see more evil in his own heart than in any other in the world. Sixth quote. Be careful, Jesus said to them. Be on your guard against the yeast of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Matthew 16:6. Our Lord Jesus Christ was not speaking to men who were worldly, ungodly, and unsanctified, but to his own disciples, companions, and friends. He addressed men who, with the exception of the apostate Judas Iscariot, were right-hearted in the sight of God. He spoke to the 12 apostles, the first founders of the Church of Christ, and the first ministers of the word of salvation. And yet even to them he addressed the solemn caution of our text, be careful and be on your guard. Thanks.